peppers, tomatoes, basil. Those are some of the least cold-loving plants you can grow in your garden. Then why did she even try to grow them outside in the cold in a freezer bag of all things? Because why not?
Garden experimentation.
Welcome to Finding Joy in the Garden. In this video, I would like to show you some plants that are not traditionally grown with winter sowing and how they did in freezer bags. Basil. Now, basil is one of those summer-loving, warm-loving plants that doesn't do well in the cold at all. And I grew these two different basils in a freezer bag. I'll show you. Now, you are going to have to forgive these bags because, as you can see, your girl let these things dry out way too much. So the soil is really dry, but these plants are still doing well in spite of me. There you go. So I have two types of basil. This is the purple ball basil, and that is I believe it's a German. I don't remember, but I'll put the name up. But they are both really small leafed basils, and they have done really well. I'm going to be transplanting these into the garden. And subscribe because I will make a video showing how to make more basil plants using this. So it smells so good. Oh my goodness, I wish you could smell that. Traditionally, most plants that are recommended for winter sowing are those that love cold. So your brassicas, maybe your coneflowers, things like that. But these plants prefer to be grown when it's warm. But you can still grow them. It might be a little more tricky, but you can still grow them by winter sowing. And freezer bags, I feel like they have the least insulation compared to, say, a milk jug. But as you can see, it's not impossible. It's quite doable. Next up, peppers. And peppers are notoriously heat-loving, do not like the cold. Peppers are perennials, but because it gets so cold here in North America, we grow them as annuals. So these are 3 different types of peppers that I grew. And I believe this could have done so much better, but I forgot this bag behind the container. Didn't remember, didn't know it was there. And so I didn't water it. I didn't do anything to this thing. This bag, the soil was so dry, it felt like a rock. And it still managed to grow these peppers. So this is my first time actually growing peppers in a freezer bag. I've grown them in milk jugs, in cups, but I'd never tried a freezer bag. So I wanted to try it and show it if it worked, to show that it is possible. In case this is all you have, a freezer bag, and you wanted to start a garden, you can try growing them in a freezer bag. What do you have to lose? For reference, I grow in zone 8A in Georgia. So these are my results. Let me show you. So I have here a banana pepper right there. And in the middle, I have some Anaheim peppers. And these are serrano peppers. And they will be going in the garden real soon. Now, if you were trying to start a garden and you wanted to start the seeds by winter sowing, I will show you, just as a bonus, some extra plants that you can grow in your garden. They are not heat-loving, they are actually cold-loving plants. But just to round it out, you've got some basil, some peppers. I'll show you some other plants that you can also grow in your garden, all grown in freezer bags. If you're getting value from this video, take a second to like it and share with your friends, someone who would need it. Thank you. Now, would you look at these? Who would have thought? These are tomato plants growing out of a freezer bag. And now, just like the peppers, I forgot this one somewhere. I forgot that I put tomatoes in a freezer bag and they were done somewhere. This soil was uber dry. And I'm just so grateful that despite my worst efforts, That's so pretty. That's so pretty to me. So look, these are, let me see. I have 3 types of tomatoes, but there is so much growth, it's hard for me to see the tags. This one I don't think I'm going to try to pronounce. Blondkorfchen. Blondkorfchen. It's a cherry tomato, Blondkorfchen. I have never grown this tomato before. I bought this from a store that's no longer available. I think it was a Little House of Seeds. And this is my first time growing it. I hope it's yummy. Anyway, so this is one. And the other is the money maker. Okay, so the money maker tomato. I forgot what I grew in this bag. So I have 2 different tomatoes, and most of them are giants. There is a baby tomato there. Do you see her? Like me too. But there are loads. This is like, let me see, 4 seedlings here, and wait a minute, did I grow 3? There are 3 tomatoes. Uh-oh. I thought it was 2. This is the Hamson. Hamson tomato, another one I have not grown. I don't even know if it's a cherry tomato or indeterminate. I have no idea what this is. So I'm gonna have to go read up on that one. But so I have 3 varieties of tomatoes in 1 freezer bag. I have 5 seedlings here, 2 here, and 5 here. That's a lot of tomatoes to grow in 1 bag. You can do it, people. Have you ever started seeds by winter sowing? Let me know in the comments if you've winter sown, especially if you've grown anything in freezer bags. I'd like to know what your experience was. Now for your bonus plants, because I've shown you tomatoes, I've shown you peppers, I've given you herbs. Now it's time for your leafy greens. Eat your vegetables. These are Swiss chards. I think they are the pink stemmed ones. But they are Swiss chard, so you can start your Swiss chard in a freezer bag and then transplant them into the garden. Get your leafy greens going. And also, for the joy of it, flowers. These are purple coneflowers, and I have, I don't know, maybe 8 plants in here that I can put out in the garden, and that way you have a well-rounded garden with fruits and vegetables and your leafy greens, your herbs, and flowers to bring you joy. Thank you so much for joining me in the garden in my home today. If you would like to learn about winter sowing, click on this playlist, or click on this video if you would like to learn other ways to start seeds. Like the video if you like the video, subscribe for more videos like this, and until next time, may you always find joy in your garden and your life. Bye, garden friend.